Hey guys, what's up? It's Iridium here, Mitchell. I'm coming at you today with a topic. I'm not going to count this as my vlog for today. I'm just going to throw this out there. Me and the other guys were talking about some tips, one thing that can really make you excel at any Call of Duty, really any first-person shooter. And this is what I said, and it seems to work for everyone. Before Call of Duty Ghost, people died much slower. Call of Duty Ghost has the fastest kill rate for every gun that we've ever seen. Therefore, very minor things affect the outcome of a gunfight. Now, I'll go ahead and cut to the chase with the hint if that's what you want. Always aiming down sight. Now, obviously, you're not going to walk around like, holy shit, gotta look down the iron sight and all that bullshit. But you do need to do it consciously. Every time you go, and this is the way I think of it, every time you go around a corner or a wall or anything that opens up a new field of view, you need to aim down sight and then look at that new field of view with your sight aimed in. And what that does is it gives you a 0.3 second advantage, or 0.2 to 0.4 depending on the gun. That's how fast 0.2 to 4 is the average of how fast the guns point, aim down sight. So that's very important, because that is about how long it takes to kill someone some of the time. So basically, you have twice the chance of being able to kill them being aimed in, as opposed to them not. Unless you suck at aiming, or they're really good, or bullshit happens, lag, or if they hip fire, that cuts that's still an even fight. But you still have the advantage because your bullets are going in a smaller cone than theirs, which are, since they're hip firing. Now it's very important, because you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't want to walk around like half a mile a fucking hour. Stalker. Stalker is your friend. Stalker and not ready up, which I will talk about in a second. Stalker is very useful. It allows you to move faster. It also allows you to side strafe, making it harder to hit you. And it's easier to walk around corners. You're not hindered by the walking speed. Very useful. But you don't always need it, and sometimes it's not what you want. And I'll explain why. SMGs, submachine guns, you guys all know it. For example, the K7, the MTAR, the CBJ, the Bison. I'm trying to quiz myself now on the guns anyway. They really don't need it as much, because as an SMG, it is inherent in that class that you are able to move around while aimed down sight much quicker, as opposed to an assault rifle, AR, the FAD, the AK-12, you name it, the Remington, the SC. Those are much slower, being an assault rifle. So you definitely need it for an assault rifle. You can still spray bullets. SMG, not so much. Sometimes I feel the strafing's almost too fast, and it can throw off your aim unless you're really good at keeping it centered. Low sensitivity helps with that. Marksman rifles. Never, ever, ever do you want to use this tactic. And I'm saying, making sure you understand, this is for this tactic, this mindset. You never want to use Stalker with a marksman rifle. Do you know why? The fire rate is so much lower that you need to make sure you hit both bullets, because for the most part, two-shot kill. Two-shot kill most of the marksman rifles. So you want to make sure that your aim is as good as possible. Stalker can really throw that off, because you have to really time very well with the marksman rifle. Sniper, really useless, honestly. But for a sniper, you would use ready up, but we're going to ignore snipers because that's a completely different class in my mind to talk about. I don't really lump that in with the guns, although sniper is a gun, whatever the fuck yeah. Light machine guns, yes, every time. Stalker, absolutely great. You're actually slower. It's easier to aim with Stalker if you're on a light machine gun. You don't move around so fast, and you can strafe pretty well with it, and you can't usually with such a heavy gun. That's great. One of them that Stalker is kind of useless for is, no, sorry, my bad, that's very useful for is the chainsaw. It's really good with Stalker. You have to get used to the gun, but it's pretty good. So let me talk about ready up. Ready up is for the people who run around, sprinting around, and just kind of twitch fire all over the place. And while you can be very good at that, other times you're not so good at that. And that's the problem, because in this game, that's not really like the kind of playstyle that you're going to be going for. So let's wean off of that. We don't want that. You want to be very tactical and smart with your gameplay. And the hope is, if you follow this tactic and tip correctly, that your gun is already up whenever you happen to see someone or in the process of coming up. So why would you need ready up if you're already ready and up? Who knows? Quick draw. I have a very interesting opinion on quick draw in relation to Stalker and this tactic. In some respects, I find it useful for being able to aim in quickly and clear areas quickly in close quarters, but sometimes I feel it doesn't give me a real advantage in terms of those situations. If you're going to run and gun with, ready up and you're just going to be twitch firing everybody, then yes, of course, makes perfect sense. I'm trying to think. Steady aim. Steady aim is interesting. I think it only is beneficial on certain guns. Submachine guns, shotguns, obviously. The chainsaw. Light machine guns, not really. You don't want to hip fire with that anyway. Assault rifle, depends. So that really is personal preference. If you find yourself hip firing a lot, by all means use it. So that's about it, guys. So tip, aim in every time you get a new field of view, around a corner, around a wall, new room, through a window, anything. You'll find this very, very good if you're clearing out a flag. Say strike zone, you're going into B, right? In the bar, restaurant, whatever you want to. Yeah, it's a restaurant, yeah. Well, on the bar, there's B flag, right? If you were to come around with your gun not aimed in, you have to see the target, bring up your gun, aim at their body, pull the trigger, wait for your bullets to kill. But if you use this tactic, you're already aiming, you assume they're going to be in this particular area. There might be more to the side, but let's assume they're not because they're capping the flag. That's the assumption. You come around the corner, you're already aimed in, 0.3 seconds, you already have a general area, add some more time as opposed to them having to worry about a bigger field of view to be paying attention to. You pull the trigger, already aimed in, and the amount of correction time is going to be very small, very minimal, due to the fact that you kind of know where they are and you're already aimed in. So that's just a practical example. That's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing more of these, probably going to be spur-of-the-moment things. I'll try to think of some tips that I've learned over Call of Duty over the years, over Ghost itself, Ghosts with the extra S. I'm sorry if you guys are going to rage at that. That's about it. Vlog coming later. There are going to be some gameplays coming in the next 2-3 days, maybe even today. I'm going to be doing some commentary over it, criticizing, showing good examples, bad examples. Those are going to be gameplays, not of me. I don't think I have any full games on file, but some of the other guys in the clan. So that'll be a good time. Also, going to be getting a team Taj out soon. Not going to be too many Ghosts clips. It's going to be kind of like a throwback CoD Team Taj of some old, the good old days, and some MW3 Black Ops 2. Yeah, we'll get some Ghosts in there. We kind of have to, can't be too old school with it. But hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, like, share, follow us on Twitter at Cyanide Gaming. Check out the website, xcyanidegaming.engine.com. You can find both of the links in the description. Hope you guys are having a good day. See you later. Iridium Cyanide. Peace!